What is up, guys? Rebel Ball Gloves back with another one, this time with my brother. This is Eli. It was recently his birthday and we got him this 12-inch Sandlot pitching glove. Now it is a junior 12-inch, so it doesn't quite play as big as a real 12-inch, but this is the Rawlings Sandlot series. Like the maroon and blonde, the maroon being the club color, so goes really well. So we're going to teach him how to break this thing in and play some catch and see what he thinks of it. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so we have a little break-in set up here. I don't know if it's visible on camera. But first of all, Eli, have you ever broken in a glove before?
Not by myself, no.
Right, so we are going to teach him the basics of how to get the hinges right, how to get the pocket right, and get a good form and a good close, and then we're going to go and play catch and make sure that this thing is working ready ahead of the season, which starts in a month or so. So let's get straight into that. Now, the first thing we're going to do is going to show what equipment we've got. Again, I don't have a pad at this point, the big leather pad, so we use a folded towel. Whatever surface you're breaking it in on, always good to have a bit of softer protection for the leather. And then the glove mallet, this one's my Rawlings glove mallet. You can get heavier duty ones, but this is the one I have. Aside from that, we won't need to condition this one. The leather's not quite at that standard with the Sandlot series, so we won't condition this one, but we will condition it down the line when it starts to dry out if it needs that, and of course to prevent any like cracking. So for now, I'm just going to go down onto the park and head straight into some mallet work and some forming. So let's go. Alright, so we've got the little pad set up, we've got the glove, and of course we have the mallet. Ooh, what a catch. Alright, so first things first. Alright, this is not only teaching Eli how, but of course everyone else who's curious. Of course, I've done a couple of these videos in the past, but this one you get to do an in-person little tutorial. So what we're going to start off with, right, is working the leather loose overall. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is just grab the thumb and the pinky like this and start with the heel and then the entire thing, and you're just going to be rolling it around, getting that leather loose. Okay, so give that a go. Other way. Hold it, just hold it the other way. It's easier grip, just like this.
Oh, okay.
Yep, just working it in. Yeah, there you go. Just working it loose, nice and aggressive. At this point, you don't have to worry about messing with the form of the glove because this is just trying to loosen the whole thing up. So you can nice and fast, just get really aggressive with it. You don't want to quite go as far as some of the viral sporting goods employees. But yeah, so just gently start working in the leather, just rolling it around nice and aggressively, moving it all around, trying to loosen it all up, right? And then from there, you can already feel that it's slightly softer overall. Now this one has a lot of, being a junior glove, it has a lot of padding in the palm, right here. So not even just the heel, but in the palm, there's a lot of padding. So that makes the closure slightly springy in a way. It means that the opening of the glove, it wants to stay open and it wants to spring backwards a little bit because of that that padding. So what we're going to do is going to work the whole pocket area first, and then we're actually going to go onto the hinges second this time, just because I want to make sure that we have a relatively loose feel to start off with. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the mallet either like a hammer or with your fist like this, and you're literally just going to bash that spot. So have a go. Right there, yep. Yeah, just do general palm area for now. Move it around a little bit. Yeah, sweet. Alright, so that's the second step. Now we're just doing a brief little introduction to all the steps in this part right here, and we'll go into a time lapse of doing the whole thing in a minute. But the next thing I'm going to do is take the hinges of the glove, right? So where you want it to close, the pinky here and the thumb right here. So you see the hinge on the pinky is pretty clear, but the thumb is not. So the thumb is basically right on the corner where the laces and these two pieces meet. and then the pinky is pretty clear. So you're going to take this, you're going to fold it over, we'll grab a ball for the pocket. You're going to put a ball just right in the pocket. Right, yep, that's right. Now you're going to close it over the pinky hinge right there, and you're going to pound away at that pinky hinge, right where that spot is. Exactly. Very good. Just like that. You can be even more aggressive with it. Really make a dent. And then you're going to take the thumb hinge, same deal. Fold it over, close it on the thumb side. And work that thumb hinge. So give that a go. Very nice. Good stuff. All right. So those two hinges are going to be the most important parts of where the glove closes. And you can already see that's made a difference. But we'll still have to work with the form. All right. So we've got the hinges and the pocket mallet work happening. And then we're going to work with the fingers, keep rolling stuff out. And I don't think this one will need too much mallet work on the outside or the fingers themselves. We're going to focus on the close because this is a relatively soft glove to begin with. But for his hand and for most junior hands, you're going to want it to be super easy to close. How's that feeling so far?
Yeah, that's definitely made a difference.
Definitely made a difference, he says. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, all right, so we're just gonna go and keep working on this thing, and we'll be back with you in a second. All right, cool, so we have most of the mallet work done. That's pretty quick considering the softer leather on a junior glove. But can you show the camera how closable it is now? Right, so we're still just getting there, but what we can tell is that the hinges are much better and the overall softness of the leather, he was struggling to squeeze it before. Now the overall softness is much easier to squeeze. So now it's cash play time. We're gonna have a bit of chat about what it feels like and yeah, really get used to it and get it game ready. So let's go play catch, shall we? Alrighty, so we got Eli over there. First catch, looks good. We got my Zet Pro Model as my glove for today. Yeah, it looks a lot better than when we first tried to play catch. How's that feeling?
Feels a lot better.
Much better?
A lot easier to catch the ball with.
Yeah, it looks right.
So much better.
The power of just working a little bit with the hinges before you try and force it. Before you try and play catch and create accidental bubbles in the leather in the palm by squeezing it too hard before the hinges are right. So hinge work, super important. Whoops. First bit of doinkage, credit Ball Glove King on the day. And that's to be expected with a relatively stiff new glove,
nice
but there you go. Yeah. Looks good, man. How's the form feeling?
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah, okay. Are you going to do any flaring on it, or do you want to leave it like it as it is?
I like it how it is, honestly. It's completely fine.
Nice and straight fingers and closes pretty seamlessly together. So
without a ball.
can we get a pitching pose? Let's see how it looks from the see how it looks on the mound. Give us a pitching pose like that. Yeah, nice. Good. How's the weight feel? Does it feel heavy? Feel light?
Without a ball, it was a lot harder to like squeeze it, but then when we're actually playing catch, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah. Okay. Was that? How's the weight of the glove itself?
Oh, the weight, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Yeah. Good job, Rawlings. I mean, there's been like reports of slickness with the Sandlot series, and you can tell a little bit when he's catching it, it's somewhat hitting the pocket and sliding up the fingers a little bit, trying to escape. I'm hoping that's just because of the relative stiffness, because it's still, you know, just semi-broken in. But again, credit Ball Glove King, you gotta check him out. Awesome videos. His evaluation of the Sandlot series is that they are relatively slick before you've thrown a lot with them, and that once the palm gets a little scuffed up, then it's much better, like the grip wise, so it's not going to try and escape. But I think that's what we're seeing a little bit with the new Sandlot here, is that it's a little bit slick on the palm, because every now and then you'll have one that, there you go, see, it wanted to escape.
I can definitely feel that. It's quite slippage.
Yeah, there's a little bit of slippage. All right, so that's all the more important, especially with this series, to try and get the breaking in and the hinges right before you try and play too much catch with it, because you'll then get frustrated if it keeps bouncing or slipping out. But once the palm gets scuffed a bit, catches a bunch of balls, the grip will be fine. So yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
I'll give you a couple of fly balls. How's it feel? Yeah, nice. Couple of ground balls. Yeah. PFPs. Oh, doinkage. Doinkage. All good. I think that is a successful break-in, everyone. We'll definitely have to see how it performs down the line as it gets more use, gets into the season, but at this point, it's looking pretty promising. Yeah, again, thanks for watching. Been fun to film with my brother. Couple of different videos coming out in the future. Working on a few. Should involve a new pickup and a friend's glove as well, actually. So yeah, we'll hope you enjoyed this one, and thanks for watching. Likes, subscribes, always appreciated. Huge thanks to Eli for letting me film this one with him, because it's pretty enjoyable. So yeah, another successful break-in. So let's sign off, and I'll see you in the next one.